Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and today I am going to install this two-piece Yaheetech item number 615169 bar stool set for my new remodeled kitchen. So there's two bar stools in here. I'm going to put them together. I really like the design on this bar stools, so let's put it together. So of course I flipped over the box, and as you see there, be careful. Do not open with sharp objects. Of course, I did use a sharp object. Just be careful when you cut it, because there is some upholstery in here, and you really don't want to damage it by cutting through the box and going all the way down to the upholstery or whatever. So just keep that in mind when you're opening the box. I know I'm saying it. People are going to say, well, you have to say that. Believe it or not, I've seen that happen where people actually cut through the box and damage the item inside. So just a word of caution. Be careful when you're opening it. Just cut it open slowly. No rush. There you go. So as you can see, it's two. It's going to be a set of two. This is one chair here. This is the other chair. So there is two of them in there. Okay, so let's just take out the stuff. So of course, always go through your parts list. So for example, right here, the bag, you got the two rings in there because there are two chairs. Make sure, check your parts list times two in this case because it's two seats. So all the hardware is in this red bag, including the Allen wrench. There are two rings there. And I don't know what this is. I have to look at that. Oh, that's the sleeve for the armrests. Yeah, those are the sleeves for the armrests. Okay, so yeah, I can see it right there. There's the leather thingy, white leather or patent leather, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so you got that portion. Of course, here, there's two seats. Well, there's one seat here. The other seat is right here. Okay. And then over here, of course, we got the base. And this is the base. This is the bottom of the seat, the base. The obviously self-explanatory, the base. There's two of them. One is here, one is on the box. This is the armrest. This whole thing here is the armrest assembly. This is the, let me try to move this out of the way, being careful, I don't want to, and it's also well packed. I gotta say, well wrapped up and packed. So no scratches, no nothing. This is the assembly that goes from the bottom of the seat. Excuse me. Bottom of the, bottom of the seat to the, this is the footrest. Okay, and this here is the gas lift. That's what they call it, the gas lift. This is the one that actually has the brunt of the, this can handle up to 330 pounds. And this gas lift is basically a shock. So you can elevate, how high you want the chair or how low you want the chair. This is the gas lift, okay? And then we're going to unwrap it. But, just go through your parts list. Make sure you got two. In this case, this set comes, they have different sets. But this set is two chairs. So make sure you got two of these, two base, two gas lift. You get the drift. And two armrests. And, of course, the hardware. Okay? And we're good to go. Of course, now that we saw the bigger parts, let's go to the hardware and stuff like that. Again, these are the sleeves for the armrests. So there's going to be two for each chair. So we have four. So that looks like everything matches up there so far. So we have that. Like I said, always go through your parts list. Please, people, always go through your parts list. Most important thing, if you don't have the parts, you cannot assemble. For each chair, we have this ring that goes underneath the chair. It looks like it's made out of plastic or something. It is basically a cosmetic ring to cover the gap between the gas lift and the base, I believe. Then you have your instructions right here. This is the way it's going to look when it's fully assembled. And we're going to open up the hardware bag. Let me just lay everything out there. So this is going to be simple because every screw is the same size. So there's no like two different types of screws. All the screws are right there. And it even comes with the included tool. Okay. So you're just going to count the number of hardware there. In terms of, but I'm not going to do that right here. I just want to show you that everything is there. And let me go to the parts list. Briefly, let me go to the parts list. And this is the parts list right here. So there's 16 of them. Okay, just 16 of those screws. Okay, so it looks like 16 there. I'm going to go ahead and count it and verify it anyway. But there you go, okay? Make sure you got 2 of each. And right now, it looks like I got everything, okay? So now we can go proceed with the first step. So the first step is, of course, I'm just going to make a word of caution. These things are heavily wrapped with a material, like a cloth material, and styrofoam. And it's wrapped in some kind of cling tape. Please do not use a box cutter to open it open because what's gonna happen is you're gonna go right through and you're gonna mar this beautiful chrome finish. Do what I do. Use a scissor. Take your time. Okay? You paid a lot of money for these chairs. Beautiful chrome finish, and they went through extreme. I'm gonna say quality control is excellent on this item so far. They took the time to wrap it up so nothing gets scratched on it. And guess what? You don't want to mess it up by putting a box cutter right through here and marring this beautiful surface. So please take your time. Use a scissor. Like the song says, take your time, do it right. There you go. Okay? So now this piece here, this is basically the armrest. So all you're going to do here, all they want you to do here is, if I get the light on. Oh, the light is on. What am I doing? Okay, so basically you want to get this leather sleeve and just put it through here. Very simple. You're just going to put it through here. On my case, I want to orient this part facing down on the seat. Okay? For aesthetic reasons, we want you're just going to put it through here. And right now it seems a little more trickier than what it is. Okay, is there okay. Now, as you can see, I put the first one in. Please note, this is going to be the bottom of the rail. This is the top of the rail. So when you slide in the sleeve, try to put I'll show you an example here. When you're sliding it in, the top of the armrest should be this one, and this is the bottom of the armrest, okay? You don't want the stitching to show up on the top. For aesthetic reasons, obviously. Also, it's tapered. This is a short end, this is a wider end. Okay, this chair, as you can see, is tapered. In other words, it starts narrow and it gets wider. Okay, please, no dirty thoughts here. But there you go. So you're gonna slide it in. You're gonna work your way in. I know you're gonna work it. It's gonna be a little tough here because it's wider here. It's gonna be tight here. And just work it, and you'll be fine. All right, so there you go. Okay, I got it through there, and you can see this is the top of the chair. And remember, the stitching portion is going to be below because your arm is going to rest on this. And for aesthetic reasons, you want this part to show on top, okay? And it's tapered, and you got to work it a little bit. Sorry, no dirty thoughts, please. And now it's in. It's there, okay? So now we're done with this portion of the install. Next one. So the next step is you're going to need 4 screws. Of course, this is the seat itself. I have it upside down on the edge of this makeshift workbench. I don't have an actual workbench, which I plan to work on in the future. I need to obtain one. Okay, and this is remember the armrest thingy, the bottom? This is going to go like this. However, I'm going to prop it up to the side, and I'll assemble it. So basically, you're going to line up the bottom of sorry for the camera shaking, people. Please don't put no stupid comments. You're going to put the bottom of the armrest. You're going to mount 4 screws right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, excuse me. And 3, 4 right here, okay? And I'm going to prop it up the other way so I can show you. So I went ahead and installed it. I tightened the 4 screws. It's pretty simple. So now I'm going to show you how it looks. You see? So remember I told you about the tapered part? There you go. So now the chair is assembled with the armrest. So now the next step is going to be the bottom part of the seat. Okay, the base and the footrest and all that. Okay, but just remember, when you install it, I don't have a workbench, but it will be easier with a workbench. I just put it at the edge over here, and this makeshift workbench, which is the top of my washing machine. Yes, I know. and just hold it. And then I line this up, and I actually let gravity line it up for me. And then I was be able to tighten it, and it worked fine. And I did it that way, it worked fine. Okay, so I wish I had a workbench. I'm working on that. Of course, someday in the future I will have that. So there you go. Okay, pretty simple. And to reiterate one more time, you see, pretty simple right there. Installed. There you go. Okay. And like I said, just tighten it to the point where you cannot turn it no more, but don't go beyond that and break it. Okay, just really tighten it, and that's it. Okay. So the next step is going to be the footrest attachment. So basically this pole here with the footrest. Okay, so let's go put that together. So now we're going to put this assembly to the bottom of the seat. Here it is. I took it out the packaging. Please, again, use a scissor. Do not go with a box cutter because you're going to penetrate the foam, and you're going to mar this beautiful chrome surface, okay? So here it is. I line it up. There is an arrow there, pretty simple, pointing toward the front of the seat. So line up the arrow with the front of the seat. And of course, that is going to be the footrest for the seat. Obviously, it's going to be toward the front of the seat. Self-explanatory, easy peasy. Okay, now we're going to put the screws in there. Just line it up, put the screws in there, tighten it. Simple as that. Okay, so I went ahead and put the 4 screws in and tighten it. Nice and tight there. And it looks good. Okay, so there you go. So we got the assembly. We have that set up there. So the next step is to locate the gas, what do they call this? The gas lift. Okay, so you got the gas lift here, and this is the base. So if the camera's shaking, please no stupid comments. Okay, so basically the gas lift is right here. It has a protective cap. You can just remove this and get rid of it. Okay, just remove this. It's just to protect it during transport, so we don't need that. This is the way it's gonna look. Sorry for the camera shaking, please don't stupid comments. Okay, so that's the gas lift right there. And that's the base. Excuse me, let me come out here. That is the base. So what you're gonna do is just put this in here. Simple as that. Okay, it goes the gas lift to the base. Very simple. Just drop it in there. That's it. There's no twisting, nothing. Gravity is gonna take care of it. Okay, there you go. And now we have to put this protective cover, or it's just for cosmetic reasons. You just put this in here and just line it up here and drop it down, and right there. There you go. See, that's just for decorative cosmetic reasons, and that's all you do. So as you can see, this is the chair assembly here. Okay, it's the top of the chair, and that is the base with the gas lift. So all we're gonna do is just line that up, put it there, and that's it. Let gravity do the rest. And there it is, fully assembled. Of course, you have your lever there. You can go as high as you can with it. There's a gas lift there. And of course, when you want to lower, you hold the lever and you sit on it and you bring it down. Very simple. 1, 2, 3. No problem installing it. And there you go. Now I'm going to work on the second one, and then I'll finish the video with the 2 chairs up here. And there it is, the completed set of 2 Yaheetech bar stool. And I'm going to say, quite frankly, it looks very good. So there you go. So this is the installation video of the Yaheetech bar stool. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.